right, let's get today's episode fucking popping. It's Saturday. Shit's been crazy. I've been filming for another project. I had to tear down, bring all this stuff back here so I could film this. Then I got to tear this down, head back out there. It's fucking a lot of shit. And, you know, with what's going on in the world and my other projects going on, I always said that I started MPR because I had a void that needed to be filled being an entertainer, and I'm kind of back on that bullshit. So there's some changes coming to MPR for the third year. You know, I think it's going to be cut down to one episode a month. But that's a good thing because I can put more thought and more, cool stuff. Like I said, I'm still, my new computer's on its way. My new camera's on its way. So I'm going to have like a whole new fucking array of fucking cool shit I can do with this show. It's mainly a decision I'm going with because, all the bullshit that's going on in society right now. We don't need another fucking YouTube show of some dude fucking complaining about shit. The internet is just flooded with fucking negative shit lately, and fucking I just feel that my input isn't really needed. I think the AI has enough of my personality from this show that they can structure a decent replica along with my other channel. They can just combine them. So I feel that purpose has been served for my future cloning in the what do you call it, the Matrix thing that everybody says we're in, simulation. That's it. I will still be uploading all of the previous audios and shit like that. So all of that stuff is going to be, eventually on the iTunes and stuff like that. And I'll be able to fucking make the earlier seasons a little more bearable to hear because fucking I won't even listen to a podcast or a fucking radio show that takes incoming phone calls just because I can't, like, something in my brain just gets agitated at the sound of a phone when something's a bigger production, like all of this quarantine radio where everybody's doing it from home and like the levels are all just shit. I can't even listen to it. I stopped listening to some of my favorite shows because I just can't bear it. And these are like bigger companies like Sirius that are having people do these fucking radio shows from home, and like, you make coin, motherfucker. Like, your audio sounds shittier than mine. I don't make shit. And I'm still fucking using the same gear that I have from fucking episode 1, except that tripod. That tripod's new. But everything else is the same shit from episode 1. I've just learned how to compress shit better and do levels and shit like that. So, and another thing, fucking with the new computer coming, I just uploaded the footage I shot last night. And I got another video coming out this week that I already shot like a couple weeks ago. So like my hard drive, my external terabyte, that's a big thing. Terabyte hard drive is full. My terabyte hard drive is full. So if that's full and my laptop is full, like, dude, I couldn't have fucking got my new or getting my new computer in fucking any other better timing because I still have 2 more days of shooting for that. I got to upload and edit this yet, like, so it's just pandemonium up in my head with all of this shit and where I'm going to store, and I got to delete some shit. But so it's a weird thing. Like I've said this before. I've been like happy-ish, not really like too happy lately. The fucking news has been fucking bumming me out. Like, society's been bumming me out and getting me down, and fucking I'm still fucking dealing with some shit from fucking January that I fucking just can't seem to kick. But I am completely content, even more than content. I don't know what word you would use to. I would rather feel accomplished than happy. So right now, like I've been way more. I've been doing way more things and having more product and content to distribute that has left me feeling fine, and I'll take that over fucking supreme joy and happiness. Like I'd just rather have a sense of getting shit done than fucking being happy at this moment. So it's kind of weird, but I'm okay with it because I'm just filling my time with shit to do, and I just like being productive. It just makes me feel like I'm serving my purpose here in our very, very, very small amount of time here, and that's just cool with me. So I'm still doing my sober thing. You know, whether it's gonna be forever or whether fucking I decide to have a fucking shot at tequila fucking tonight. That's fucking my decision. But fucking I've just been sick of fucking people's reactions to my sobriety. They either act like I was a fucking complete junkie and fucking reformed when, like, bitch, I was dealing with some shit and I wanted to deal with it with a fucking clean brain, with a fucking unpolluted fucking mindset. And going into this quarantine, I'm just seeing the effects of drinking and fucking drugs and depression that it's having on other people. So it couldn't come at a better time to decide to fucking dry myself out. Do I think I had a problem? No. I wanted to deal with some shit without having a fucking crutch that I can fucking woe is me on. And fucking obviously my weight loss has been a big factor in being sober too, which is pretty cool. Pretty fucking nice and tone here. You could see in my new videos. But I also, with my sobriety right now, the amount of content I've been dumping out and the amount of things I've been doing, I'm crediting to it because it I've just been thinking clearer. I've been more energized than before. Also, my workouts probably have to do with that, and my diet, because I've I've just been full of fucking energy. Other than work, work sucks. Being at work is the worst part of like my existence. Fucking hate work. Gosh, but it funds all of these activities, so it's a necessity. I'm an essential worker. I've been. And I was talking with my buddy, and he's been he's been clean sober, that type of sober. And he's like, dude, after a year, which I said I could continue doing this, or I could decide to fucking do a shot of tequila tonight, whatever. But the way he was breaking it down to me in the future is, he's like, dude, in a year, fucking, you're just fucking naturally buzzed anyway. He's like, you don't even think about the shit, and fucking always a technical difficulty still, and it's mainly with that fucking piece of shit cunt light. But fucking, he's like, it's just a new style. I actually saw a little video on this dude meeting this chick in an alley, and fucking he was trying to sell her something, and she's like, you're just fucking sober, and he's like, well, yeah, kinda. It's pretty funny. Maybe I'll look it up and put a link in this shit. But having that talk with my homie, fucking, it made me think. Because I'm worried that if I do have a drink or something else, that all of this creative shit I've been dumping out lately is just going to get clouded, and I'm going to get steered away from it. So I do have a general fear of that. So that's why, more than likely, I'm not going to have anything tonight or tomorrow or the next day, because I'm that big ball in Indiana Jones right now, chasing shit. I've got goals, I've got mindsets for 2021. Now, like I said, fucking MPR is gonna go to one episode a month. I don't think it's gonna be the complaint department anymore. I think it's going to, you know, liven up a little bit. I want to do more of a variety show, something to a throwback to some shit I enjoyed watching in the 90s and stuff like that. I see a couple of other people doing it. My buddy from This Way to the Egress is kind of doing like his own version of Liquid Television on Thursday nights. It's pretty neat. I checked it out a couple of times. But all right, on to the meat and potatoes of this episode. Fucking, I've been bitching and bitching about news being biased and shit like that, which is one of the contributing factors to why I'm like I feel I need to get off of this style platform, because there's too much negative shit. There's too much filling somebody else's narrative. And my brother the other day sent me a link to a chart, which I've kind of been labeling it as like the triangle or the pyramid of hell, because it's shaped like that on left and right, fact fiction kind of style news in the media. And it's so crazy how skewed fucking this shit is. Like I've got, being at my age, I have to kind of like stay involved a little bit in politics, because it affects, my job, at where I'm at, the future, money, credit, fucking stocks and shit like that. When you're younger, just vote with your heart and stay the fuck away from getting all of this shit in your head, because it's not fun. It's not fun at all to get involved in it. And I'm gonna put a link in the description to that site, and take a peek at it to see that there's just no truth in any of like the media that we're in. I mean, I think AP and BBC were some of the ones at the top. So take a look at it for yourself. Don't quote me. But it's such a bummer, and maybe I've been feeling this way because I'm biased, because I'm more of a subculture than mainstream person. So I've been looking at it that way, like, because you only see so much, and I'm part of the sub instead of the main, and maybe that's where I'm staying biased, and that's why I'm bitching about this shit all the week, kind of being a hypocrite and being biased against the mainstream, because I've always been anti it, since day one. And it's weird, and now, unless everybody's racist too now, if you do something or don't sign a petition, or you voted fucking for Trump one time, you're a racist. And it's the internet's just toxic lately. Like the whole Confederate flag thing, I like I said in last episode, fucking banning anything is a very slippery slope. It's terrible. Destroying these monuments and erasing them from history is terrible. I said put them in a museum last week, but man, dude, I fucking love Pantera. Fucking love them. One of the first bigger bands to fucking bring that breakdown, fucking beat down, fucking badass. Yes, I'm saying badass, solid state fucking sound and aggression into fucking the mainstream. And Dimebag Darrell fucking had that Confederate flag, fucking, I forget the name of the body and shit like that. But that dude was fucking like one of the cheeriest, fucking happiest fucking dudes out there on the planet. And fucking, I can only imagine the backlash that he'd be getting for having that fucking guitar. I wish he was alive so I can. I feel like he would have an intelligent way of defending that, because I don't give a fuck, for one, but I want to hear like an intelligent debate for fucking everybody that's saying it's such a racist thing. And if you're one of these people that's like ban the Confederate flag, and I fucking hear you fucking spinning Pantera, dude, you deserve a fucking blast to the teeth, all right? Fuck you, all right? Fucking, even though I think more people should be listening to Pantera because it's just badass. Come on. Cemetery Gates, Far Beyond Driven, that whole fucking album. So good. Phil ensembles, vocal aggression, Vinnie pauses. Getting distracted. But, and I wonder how much those guitars are going for now. The actual signature ones. Maybe they're going up in price. Maybe you can't even sell them, you know? But, you know, it doesn't matter what I say. You know, I also, in my Instagram feed, I got a picture of fucking, you know, my brother had a fucking Confederate flag. He had a Confederate flag in his apartment and his fucking a license plate and shit like that. And, you know, he wasn't racist, but it doesn't matter what I say. He's racist, I guess, because he had that. And in one of my pictures, you know, it's in the background. So I'm just waiting to see some backlash from that. Wasn't my house. I don't have any Confederate flags or anything. I got some slum shit, which is kind of like that, you know. But yeah, that's See how I'm just fucking babbling? That's why I need to fucking cut down on this show. Some of my friends fucking are like, it's like hanging out with you, man. So, you know, I guess you're just gonna have to hang out with me in the future, even though I'm fucking booking my time solid and people want to come and fucking get involved in my shoots, and I don't want anybody around when I'm making videos because you get distracted, you start talking, they want to help, and it's just, you know, it's cool, you know, that people want to help, and I appreciate it and everything, but like if I have an 8-hour shoot and it's just me, I'm getting that 8-hour shoot. If I get an 8-hour shoot and I got a homie, or if I got even worse, 2 homies on that fucking set, I probably got a 3-hour accomplishment because it's just bullshit and other stuff. Like, maybe in the future I'll be working with other people, but people that know, you know, what's going on and don't need to ask what do I need to do and stuff like that. Or maybe I can show a couple of my homies what to do. I mean, I guess I'd have to invite them to get it started. And, you know, here's another fucking thing that's been bugging me with all of this fucking racism, inequality, and shit like that. Like, talk about a double standard. Like, I always say it's the first to report. It's not fact or fiction. It's not guilty or innocent. It's whoever reports it first. That majority that sees it believes it right away, whether it's true or not. That's just how fucking journalism is now, and it's fucking sickening. You know, and fact checking. That fact checking nowadays is like my truth. There's just no way to believe it. Remember, check the description for that link. But remember the whole Jussie Smollett thing? Remember that? Everybody believed that shit right away. Boom. And it turned out to be a fucking hoax. And nothing happened to him because he was a gay celebrity, a black gay celebrity. You know, I'm racist for even bringing this up now. But like, what the fuck happened to that? How quickly we forget. You know, Jeffrey Epstein. Hello. How quickly we forget. You know, everybody's got such a bleeding heart right now for their cause, that if you're neutral, if you're in the middle, if you're gray, if you don't pick a side, you're the enemy. That's flat out. I've seen people fucking post it. I've seen people say, you know, if you don't pick a side because of this, you're my enemy. You can no longer be neutral. Once again, another contributing fact to why I gotta take a step back from NPR and figure out how to spice the show up, how to make it spicy. I'm not gonna fucking, you know, like I said, maybe I want to kind of like a variety show. Even though I'm not a happy camper lately, but I'm good at making content, maybe I'll try and dabble in like comedy, some sketches or some shit like that. I just want to get away from all of this kind of stuff. It's depressing. It's sad. It's sad when neutral is the enemy. But no matter how depressed, no matter how sad, no matter how fucking, just away from everything you feel and shit like that, you can't give up. You got to stay motivated. And if shit sucks in your life, you have to change something in it for that to change. Period. I think a couple people know who I'm specifically talking about. But I'm also talking in a general thing too. But yeah, if shit sucks, keep fucking pushing through it. Don't stop fucking in the middle of the woods because you're already halfway out. And try changing your diet. Try exercising. If you do those things, take on a new hobby. Take something on. But most importantly, try and be a better person than you were yesterday. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. That's a little fucking red box there. I'm on all different kinds of social media and shit like that. Instagram, Twitter, the Facebook. The big thing here to keep this going is share. You know what I'm saying? If you're a fucking friend or a fan, it doesn't cost a goddamn thing to share. Share your favorite episode. Share your favorite playlist. Just fucking share a picture of it and tag me in it. Maybe I'll give you some free shit if you do that, Fucking, let's keep this going. I put this out there for free, so why the hell not, Once again, share the shit, and thanks for fucking watching.